This is the next teacher's college. Why would such a program be here? I said, this is where it belongs. So that was really my thinking at the time. How I came really to take almost a rebellious stance towards why I was doing what I was doing. The question to me would be, why not?
I looked at the courses that they were offering, and there were two. One was Intro to Film History, and the other one was the films of Alfred Hitchcock, Part 1.
I got involved with the theater. So eventually, where I gained an interest in film and the Film Society, I combined it into what at the time was called a TASF, Theater, Arts, Speech, Film major.
One thing led to another. Then there was all those films that got donated. It was like something that was, it started small and then it just kept growing.
I wanted to see how students would come up with turning a concept into a film, as opposed to what we've been doing in the classroom, turning a film into a concept.
I had never made films before, so I took a lot of what I learned in class from Larry in the film theory classes.
The assignment was to parody, I think it was a film, to parody a film that we already knew, and we were spoofing it. I wanted to do something with Atlantic City because that was the be-all and end-all for me at the time. I decided, well, since that's my favorite film right now, I got to spoof it. And of course, the lemon scenes were, very well known.
I knew of Dan being the first film student. He was kind of a rock star on campus. I don't think I saw any of his films until the one I was in, the first one, which was Key Connection. I really liked Key Connection. I thought the film noir, I thought he did a great job.
I loved being in Jeff Miller's film The Time Machine. I believe that Jeff shot it so that it would be a silent film with music, that there wasn't any dialogue. Everything had to be done with expression, but of course not overdone, because on film that can be just not very attractive in the outcome.
The awkwardness comes before, because you think, oh, it's like, because a kiss is a very intimate thing. And I remember though, once we were in character, she was on my lap and we kissed, it was a real kiss, So that awkwardness was gone at that point, but definitely beforehand it was like,
That people would take a snobbish attitude towards film upset me on an elemental level. By that I mean, how dare you say that? I mean, and it didn't take much research to show me that Shakespeare, the person I've been teaching, had he lived in the 20th century, would have used a film camera. I mean, I was teaching courses of films by Hitchcock and Dreyer and Bergman and John Ford, whose the only difference is they weren't using a pen, they were using a camera.